Oh man, I know some people are not gonna like this. Listen, man. Anytime I can stick it to Ben Askren, I do. Okay, I'm sorry. Maybe I shouldn't be laughing. Okay, maybe I should not be laughing at this. This was actually a good fight. This fight was not only was it a good fight, it was a great fight between two grapplers. Yeah, I know, right? And I can't even believe it. I'm saying that it was a great fight between two grapplers. Man, look, this fight was as advertised. Okay, it was good, and they were throwing hands. Okay, Demian Maia, man, his striking looked a whole lot better. But you fighting Ben Askren. Okay, he's a wrestler, man. Ben ain't really known for his striking, and Ben really don't have a striking prowess. But Ben Askren, his striking looked a whole lot better than what I've seen in the past, man. I gotta give Ben Askren some props, man. I gotta give him some props on that. His striking looked damn good, man. I used to be a fan of Ben Askren. I used to be a really heavy fan, but just some of his stuff, man. That the whole thing with Jorge Masvidal, just I don't know, man, left a bad taste in my mouth, man. Just all the talking about people's cultures and all this stuff, man. It just didn't sit well with me, man. So whenever I can stick it to Ben Askren, boy, I do, and I laugh. And boy, did I laugh. I enjoy watching this fight. It's just what it is, man. These two guys, they were getting it in, though, man. Ben Askren had some real good takedowns. They were very explosive. And, Ben was able to get the fight to the ground on a few occasions. But Demian Maia, man, what can you say about this 40-plus-year-old dude, man? What can you say? When Ben got the fight to the ground, Demian Maia kept reversing the position, okay? He kept reversing the position, and then he was transitioning like crazy. Like first he had him in a heel hook. Then he transitioned to a knee bar. Then he transitioned to an omoplata. Then at one point, man, he had Ben Askren in a nasty triangle. But then Ben Askren was able to get out of that triangle. And I thought that when Demian Maia put Ben Askren in a triangle, man, I thought that was it, man. But you know what? I got a little bit more respect for Ben Askren on the ground. I actually do. The guy the guy's good, okay? Even though Ben Askren got the life choked out of him. Even though he got the life choked out of him, man, Ben Askren is good. He's very good. And I can say, man, maybe it'll be a matchup problem for anybody. Because if he can grab you, that's it. And, most of the people who step into the octagon with him, they're not going to have Demian Maia's level of experience. They're not going to have that level of BJJ. Like Demian Maia, they eat, sleep, and breathe jiu-jitsu, man. That's what they do over there, man. That's what he does. That's his whole game. And I figure if the fight was just going to be purely a grapple contest, I picked Demian Maia to win it, man. I just think, man, with such a high-level jiu-jitsu player as Demian Maia, I just didn't think the wrestling of Ben Askren could weigh over. I didn't think that worked, man. I didn't think it would work at all. Demian Maia was throwing a lot of straight left hands, man. And Ben Askren, he couldn't see him coming, man. Askren couldn't see them left hands coming. And Ben Askren, though, he did something that I hate. He kept his hands down. And when you keep your hands down, you're going to get caught. And Demian Maia did a good job of keeping his hands up. Okay, Demian, he's not a striker. He's not really a striker like that. But Demian Maia saw the openings, okay, that Ben Askren presented. And that's because Ben Askren helped Demian Maia by keeping his hands down. Like, when you're getting punched in the head, the worst thing that you can do as a striker, I teach this to even young fighters. You always keep your hands up, okay? You always you protect your head and you protect your body, okay? You do the best you can, but you just don't knowingly leave your hands down when you got somebody who can throw strikes. And Ben Askren, after the first 30 seconds of the fight, okay, wait a minute. He's a striking threat. I might want to keep my hands up, okay? Or keep them, at least keep the hands in front of your chin. Do something, man. But it's just Ben Askren didn't do anything to even deter Demian Maia from throwing strikes. He didn't do it. And every time he cracked Ben upside that coconut ass head of his, man, Ben Askren would look at him, smile, and keep walking forward. That's just not something you do, man. Because over time, man, the older you get, your chin is going to fail you, okay? Ask Jessica Andrade. Ask Jessica Andrade. These people that walk straight ahead, they walk into punches. Folks, eventually, that's going to be a problem. Somebody is going to have your number. You can't take punishment forever. You cannot. Okay? And I think, Ben Askren may have learned that. This fight was close, though. And I actually thought that Ben Askren probably was winning the fight in my mind. He was edging it out. Before the rear naked choke, I had Ben Askren. I had a 1-1. Okay, it was 1-1, and I felt like the last round was gonna determine who the winner was. That's just me. Okay. Yeah, man. Demian Maia went in there and did his thing, man. He did his thing, and it's crazy. Ben Askren got the takedown. He got the takedown, and then Demian Maia just, transitioned. He reversed the position, man. Then next thing you know, he was on top of Ben Askren. Next thing you know, Ben Askren was giving up his back. And, you think, as a wrestler, don't give up your back. Or, they say Ben Askren is a black belt in jiu-jitsu. You're never supposed to give your back up. That's just a big no-no, man. You never, because it's harder to defend your back than it is your front. Because once a person got your back, you're almost defenseless. Okay, you really are. It's only a matter of time before you get submitted. And Demian Maia, man, he disguised the rear naked choke very well. Like, he disguised it where he was hitting Ben Askren in the side of the head, making Ben think that he was going to go for some ground and pound. And then as soon as Ben Askren put his hands up to defend, he slipped that arm up under the chin, and that was it. That was all she wrote. That was all she wrote. He put Ben Askren to sleep. Ben Askren went to sleep again. For the second fight in a row, this man went to sleep. God dog, man. God dog. Maybe a little less trash talking, maybe a little bit more humility. And that's just the way that is.